I wanted to show this to somebody, so those watching just kind of bear with me. I'm about to purchase a better stick, deciding once and for all to get a quality stick. So I'm going to go with a Predator and one with the Z shaft. But I wanted to show, and one of the things that I like with the sticks that I did get here, I've got another one up there that I've been using too. That's a 13. But I've been finding that I like the thinner shaft stick. Now, the first one here is a Purex, and it's the most expensive stick I have. I think it was $268. I got a pretty good deal on the thing though. And then we got the Champion here, the Gator, and the Champion Spider. And these are just a couple $110 sticks. But the difference I want to show is the Purex has an 11.8 shaft and ferrule. And then the next one here, which you see is also small, that's an 1175. So it's actually a tiny bit less. But look at the difference. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but the shaft itself, and the shadow in here, let me see if I can get it this way. The shaft itself is much thicker than this one. This one here has a thinness all the way back, pretty consistent to about here. So it's like quite a ways back, and then it starts to taper back up to the diameter of the butt area. And now this one is a consistent taper all the way back. And there's a big difference here in feel because of that. And I like this thinner one a lot. It just, I don't know, I just like the performance. Now I must say also though that this one has a Kamui Black medium tip, where this one has a Tiger tip, which is probably a medium as well. It feels about that way. This is a stick here, it's a 13. You can see it's like a broomstick. It's so thick. And that's the one I added the Kamui Black soft to. Now there, if I get closer, you can kind of really see the difference here. But just look at this. It's still, see how it's the same down here on these two. But then as soon as you get back up in here, it's much thinner than this one. And then it finally starts to increase in size about right in here. And now we're about the same. So it's interesting. And I don't know if that's normal, and that's how these manufacturers do this. There's different tapers. Me being a rookie at the equipment side of this thing for sure. You know, being away from it for so long, and then of course, you know, how equipment changes through time. I've not kept up with it at all, so it's all new to me. But I hate to keep buying sticks, but I want to buy one finally that fits me and feels good. And what I've learned in getting these cheaper sticks is that I have figured out shaft size, what feels best for me and seems to work best for me, and tip as well. I do like wrap. I like a wrap on a stick. This actually has a rubber, and that's a rubber, and that's a rubber, which, you know, it's kind of odd. But I also have one that's got a linen wrap, but that didn't even hold up. That started coming apart, so I don't know about that. But I like a wrap, and I like a light stick. I found out I used to shoot with a 21 back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s, and now I'm finding that I like a lighter stick. I just have better feel. Like this one right here is an 18, and then this one's a 20. And that difference of just those 2 ounces, wow, what a difference. And I'm gonna go with a lighter stick on the newer, the better stick I'm gonna purchase. 17 or 18 for sure. And if you want to give some thoughts on that, you know, I know everyone's preference is probably different, but what is the difference? I'm finding that the 17 or 18, I feel better. In other words, literally, I feel the shot. It seems like better than with a heavy, you know, I don't know. It's just a better feel. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. But anyway, I just thought I'd show this. just difference in I expected, well, you buy 1175 stick versus an 11.8, which is very similar, you'd have the same shaft, but it's not the case. So I don't know how the Predator is going to be, or if there's even a a preference that you can have, one that tapers differently. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to do a little more research on that and pick a few brains to find out what's going on here with these, with this Predator line, and I'm gonna get the Road line. And I do see that there's a couple different, I think two that I'm seeing different Road lines. So that's even more confusing. So I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I'd show this, and anyone with any comments, that'd be appreciated.